Hey, what's going on, Halo Zone? Ditty here, bringing y'all another episode of Halo 4 In Depth, and today we're covering one of the new implementations into the Halo 4 multiplayer experience called Specializations. Most of this information is from the August 15th Halo Bulletin, and it's pretty straightforward, so if you want to read it for yourself, I've linked it down in the description below for y'all to check out. The first thing we read in the Halo Bulletin is that Halo 4 will have 50 levels for you to rank up in. Now, don't take this to mean that we're going to have a Halo 2 or Halo 3 style ranking system, because it then says once you have advanced through the standard 50 levels, you will get the option to enlist in a specialization. So they say you're going to be ranking all the way up to level 50, the supposed level cap, and once you're there, you can then enlist into a specialization, which gives you access to a 10 level progression through that specific rank path. And then throughout these 10 levels, you'll be unlocking additional armor swag like weapon and armor skins, and then armor mods, which is probably the most important thing about specializations. So armor mods provide additional options to customize your loadout to best fit your type of role on the battlefield. This is probably best explained in the context of a specialization, but we'll get to that in just a minute. So 343 specifically says that specializations are considered endgame content. So remember when we said that if you pre-ordered the limited edition, or if you pick up the limited edition, you'll have access to all the specializations at launch, but we didn't really know what the specializations meant. This is what it is. You'll have access to all the specializations at launch. But it is endgame content, so you will still have to progress through the first 50 levels before you can access these specializations in-game. And I really hate to compare this to any other type of competitive shooter out there, but I'm going to put it along the same lines as the Call of Duty Prestige mode. But it's different in that once you have maxed out that specialization, your rank does not reset after that. So once you go through the standard 50 and then through the 10 specialization levels, your rank does not reset, and you can just simply enlist in another specialization. So basically, that's all I wanted to say on that. You must reach max rank in order to enlist in a specialization. So before you all get your panties in a wad about all of this changing the Halo game forever, 343 clarifies again that, and this is a direct quote, there will also be playlists available that do not utilize loadouts or armor mods. So thankfully, 343 is thinking about the entire community when developing this game, and realizes that there will be those of you who don't want any of this new crap in the game at all. So they're making more playlists for you hardcore old school players, and that's really nice. I'm definitely going to delve into those because, you know, classic Halo feel, can't beat it. So since there are 8 specializations in total, I won't go into too much depth about each one, but I would highly recommend checking out that Halo Bulletin in the description. So first off, out of the 8 total specializations, only 2 are going to be available to the public at launch, unless you pick up the limited edition, and the other 6 will be released later in the following months, like additional Spartan Ops episodes. For the sake of time, I'm only going to cover the 2 available at launch, which are Wetwork and Pioneer. Wetwork is designed for those of you who like to stealthily take out your opponents. The Stealth Armor mod, linked to Wetwork, does a few things to help close quarters combat. 343 says that the Spartan character models in multiplayer are going to be loud enough so you can hear your own footsteps, but the Stealth Armor mod dampens that a little bit, so you can sound toward just a little bit better. It also allows you to perform assassination animations faster. Say that 10 times fast, I dare you. So that leaves you less vulnerable. I really like that. And the best part about this armor mod is its counterbalance to the armor ability Promethean Vision. So for those of you who think Promethean Vision is overpowered, listen to this. Typically when using Promethean Vision, a player's character model is entirely highlighted through the wall. Is that right? But if that character is using the Stealth Armor mod from the Wetwork specialization, only the player's outline is going to be visible. This might cause the player who's using Promethean Vision, maybe say he wanted to check an area right before he moved into that area real quickly, he might miss you, so you'll still get that little bit of an edge on him. So there's your counter to the overpowered Promethean Vision. Tell me what you guys think about that in the comments down below. The second specialization is called Pioneer, and it's for those of you who want to rank up quicker. I'd probably recommend doing this specialization first before anything else, seeing as how it helps you rank up a little bit faster. It gives you more experiential data from each enemy encounter, helping you rank up through the levels just a little bit faster, but you can only gain additional experience for the time you're using the specialization. So say you're playing a game of Team Slayer using Wetwork, and then right before the last kill, you switch to the Pioneer specialization in hopes to gain more experience. Guess what? That doesn't help you at all because you've only gained additional experience for the few moments before the game ended when you switched to the Pioneer specialization. This is to help prevent experience farmers like there were at the beginning of Reach. You know, they'd go into firefight or campaign and then find a save spot, and then they would kill someone right before that checkpoint and then kill themselves, and then just do that over and over again. That's what credit farming was. This is going to help prevent that. And so the other specializations are Engineer, Tracker, Rogue, Stalker, Pathfinder, and Operator. Reading through some of these specializations, I can kind of tell that some of them were made with Spartan Ops and big team battle in mind, using vehicles and other kind of stuff like that. So I would definitely go over to that Halo Waypoint Bulletin and read up on those extra armor mods. And tell me what you guys think about any of them in the description below. I'd like to hear your thoughts. And that's all I'm going to cover in today's Halo 4 In-Depth. If you want me to make another episode talking about the other 6 specializations, I can, but the bulletin over on Waypoint does a really, really good job of explaining each one in depth. And there's lots of pictures I've shown you guys in the video. You guys can check those out for yourself. One last thing though, I would highly recommend, if you haven't already, I would highly recommend going to check out IGN's new Halo 4 video called The Magic Behind Halo 4. There are a few soundtrack samples in there that I'm assuming they were composed by Neil Davidge, and from what I've heard, the music is really badass. I'll link you guys in the description below so y'all can go check that out. So that's it for me. If you want to go check out my own channel, I'm doing a road to 50 in Halo 3, leading up all the way to the launch of Halo 4. So stop by if you're interested, and as always, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for more amazing Halo content from Halo Zone. Keep it real, guys.